for the serious gamer.
Hey, it's Spider by NextGenTactics.com. This is our Game Battles Highlights series. This is our first video. We're going to chronicle our game battles, matches, our progression, everything. I mean, we're not going to show you full games, but we are going to show you highlights because showing you full games is just would be really stupid at this point, because any other team that wants to challenge us could just look at our videos and know exactly what we're going to do, so that's not going to happen. Anyways, let's get right into it. Also, Guns for Hire might be doing some highlight videos as well from his perspective, so we'll see. Maybe they'll be complimentary, or if I miss some matches that he can record and put highlights for. So we might have more than one highlight video for each game. Okay, I'm going to go over some of the rules and configuration that we have set up for our game battles matches, and I'm only going to do this on this first video just to give you guys an idea of what's happening. So 6v6, we've got, actually we had air support enabled on a couple of matches, but I think we're going to default to disabled. Rockets and launchers are disabled. Search and destroy is best of 3, typically, when we send out the challenges. Map selection is random, so they pick the 3 maps out of the list, except for Rust, obviously. Offense and defense, you have to set it up like these are all private matches, so offense and defense, you have to set it up so that it switches every round. The host, I mean, if you've set the challenge and somebody is accepted, then you can host the first game, and you can give the opposing team the option to host the second game if they so desire. The games that we've played, the host has the opposing team has chosen just to keep the host the way it was. So we've always been host. Guns has been the host each time. Bomb plant defuse time is 7.5 seconds. And the last point, if you fuck up as the setup in the setup, if you screw up setting something properly, like if you don't have the bomb plant defuse time at 7.5 seconds, or you don't have it set to switch every round, then you automatically forfeit the match. So it's important to make sure that you're configured properly. Otherwise, you forfeit the match and it's a loss on your record. So those are the rules, and let's get into our first game. So our first scheduled game got canceled after the opposing team actually accepted the challenge, and we let them cancel. But after talking with a few guys that have played game battles a lot, that happens quite often where, because you can't see the name of the team before you accept the challenge, like it's just said, these are the rules and this is the time, accept the challenge or not, and then you find out who the team is. Well, a lot of times it happens that guys look at the team and it's like, oh fuck, they're ranked really high, or these guys know what they're doing, and then they try and cancel. So we allowed the first cancellation, but we're not going to do that from here on in. The opposing team will have to take the loss if they decide not to play and they want to cancel it, because we're not canceling shit. Sorry. So our first real match was versus Goon Squad. The first game was on Karachi. We were actually started out as defense. So we're defense, offense, and we're just showing the couple of highlights, couple kills, and time's running out. We got 45 seconds left. And Guns got that one kill. There's one guy left, and we end up taking the win. Guns died. Damn it. And to be quite honest, I didn't do very well. I haven't done very well in the 2 games that we've actually played. So here's me planting on a B-side plant on Karachi. And I think I end up dying again on this round, but whatever. It's the old, yeah, and it's a 7.5 second bomb plant, which is freaking crazy. So we won the second round, and like I said, I haven't been doing very well. I don't know. Maybe I'm nervous. Whatever. Who knows? I didn't play very well last night on the next game too. So we won the third round. Ace got the round-winning kill here.
Make sure you got him muted.
You always make sure you have the opposite team muted as well, so you can communicate even during like the intermission in between matches and stuff with your team. And we got the round-winning, game-winning round here for 4-0. Ace gets the round-winning kill again. Good job, Ace. And yeah, that's it for Karachi. So that's our first game. First ever game on Game Battles. Woo! And,
We got another round.
yeah, we have to win 2 out of 3, so we have another game coming on Quarry. So our next game was on Quarry, and we started off on offense, just so we're alternating. And we're just showing the game-winning kill by Killer God
I didn't know
here.
you were muted, Killer. I apologize.
And then we switch to defense, so again, every round you're switching. And so we're just showing, again, the game-winning kill. Again, we can only show highlights, like, I'm sorry. I mean, hopefully you guys like the format or get a lot of it. We're just basically chronicling our game battles in these videos.
Yeah.
So here's round 3, and hey, I got 1 kill, 1 assist. You know, sometimes when you're taking up your position, I mean, you don't see a lot of action. Depends, right? And I didn't see a lot of action. So, I mean, Killer God obviously saw the most damn action. I mean, he's 10 kills, so... you know, and it just depends on where you're positioned and where the enemy's going. So that was Quarry, and that was our first game battles win. So 4-0 on Karachi and 4-0 on Quarry. So it was a good start. It was actually good to get that past. I mean, we're pretty nervous, sweaty hands, you know, that sort of thing. So it was really good, and it was a good experience. And everybody was pretty amicable. I mean, the opposing team were good shit, and you know, it was all good. I recommend it for everybody. Okay, so our second game, we had a challenge accepted, but it was a no-show, and it looked like the opposing team's account got hacked because most of their players were deleted. There's only one guy; their name was changed, so I don't know. But you know what? It's a win. If they're a no-show and they accepted, it's a win regardless. So that's game number 2. Okay, so I wasn't available for game number 3, but or match number 3. But here are the results. Game number 1 was a 3-4 loss on Afghan, I believe, and game number 2, I guess, I mean, there are a lot of settings to configure, and Guns didn't configure them properly, and it didn't switch every round to offense-defense. It was set up for 3 rounds offense and 3 rounds defense, so we automatically forfeited that game, or that match. I'm not sure if you have to forfeit just that game or the whole match, but anyways, that was it. So I hope you guys like this format. Again, we're going to basically chronicle our entire game battles journey or whatever forever and ever until we're done with game battles or we move on to the next game. We're going to do the same thing. We're just going to chronicle it. I know there's a lot of talking, not a lot of action in this first video, but it's an introductory video. Just to let you guys know what we're doing. We're going to have more action for you guys in all the upcoming videos. I'm sorry I freaking talked too much. You know, I apologize. But hopefully you guys like it. And for the guys that don't really like it, at least you know, wait till episode 2 and watch that one. If you still don't like it, well, then you know, not everybody's gonna like it, but I'm sure people will get some stuff out of it. And hopefully, you know, leave us some feedback and tell us what you think. And you know, if you want us to change anything, unfortunately, we can't show you a lot more as far as what takes place in game. You know, unless it's clutch scenarios, that kind of thing. But you know, let us know what you guys would like to see. Anyways, thanks a lot for NextGenTactics.com. I'm SpiderBite, and I'm out.